everyone, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to bring you an update here, but before I get to this update, I want to say if you are looking for a trading account and you are new to the stock market, Moomoo does have a pretty good promotion going on right now. So if you go to the link in the comments and description section of this video, sign up for Moomoo and make a deposit. They do have this promotion going on where you can receive up to 15 free stocks plus one extra share of Tesla or Google. So if that's something that you're interested in, head to that link, check it out, head over to Moomoo and sign up and, get some free stock. Hey everyone, this is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker NVOS, or Novo Integrated Sciences. So it finished just above the 39-cent mark yesterday when regular trading hours closed. And today it is below the 37-cent mark. So it kind of looks like we're heading for a lower open here. And I drew up this trend line here because I'm just kind of curious with this big run up here and this big spike. We had this really hard rejection of 48 cents. Then we had this massive dump, massive rip. But for now, it is rejecting this level here on the chart. So I'm kind of wondering, is this going to be a new trend line that's going to be respected here on the daily? I kind of want to see if, the bulls can pump it through that. Maybe we can get a retest up here of 48 cents. So, this thing makes a massive move here from 6-7 cents all the way up to 54 cents. So huge explosion here, like almost a 1,000% rip here. Massive move. I believe they recently announced that Kenya project and a bunch of revenue is going to be coming into the company, and I swear with a lot of these penny stocks, this just seems to be their MO. They get some positive news, they get a bunch of revenue coming in, and then something bad happens. And the bad thing that's going to happen, they had a shareholder vote here, multiple things here in the SEC filing here, but one of them is they elected 5 directors to the company board of directors. This one here, equity incentive plan, so that's going to be dilution right there. That got approved. This is the biggest one that I see, is the approval of the reverse stock split. So this stock is on NASDAQ. They are below that $1 minimum bid price requirement. So we see this all the time with these penny stocks, these stocks that are trading below $1. They want to stay on NASDAQ, so they end up voting for these reverse splits, and they usually get approved. The companies want to stay on NASDAQ. They don't want to go OTC. So you can see 55 million votes for, 13 million votes against. So this is a big one here for me because we see it all the time, right? These companies are trading below $1. They enact a reverse split, and then the bears just smash it. For companies like NVOS or Novo that are trading below $1 and have really bad financials where they're bleeding a ton of money, these reverse splits seem to help out the bears, to be honest. We see it so many times. Look at Shift Pixie, look at AMC. After these things get reverse splitted, they just get smashed by the bears. So, definitely important stuff here coming in the form of dilution and in the form of a reverse stock split. And, those are a few reasons why I do not have shares of NVOS and why I do not buy stocks like NVOS. So, these things going on right here, reverse stock splits, equity incentive plans, for a company that's not making any money and is losing a bunch of money, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we're going to award stock to these people that are, not running a successful company with successful earnings. In my opinion, make some earnings, make some money, stop bleeding a ton of cash, and then maybe you deserve a stock award. But, we just see this is just like the MO of these penny stocks, these stocks that trade under $1. They're just reverse splitting their shareholders. They're diluting their shareholders. This is why I do not have shares of NVOS. This is why I will not be buying shares of NVOS, because this is just the penny stock MO right here, And, if you were able to get in at some of these lower prices, good for you. Again, I think when the reverse split happens, this thing is going to get smashed. Of course, you're going to lose a bunch of shares depending on what happens here. So they are saying the ratio here is going to be between 1 for 5 and 1 for 15. So we've seen much worse, but still, even if it's on the low end, 1 for 5, you're going to divide the number of shares you have at least by 5. If you have 5,000 shares, they do this reverse split. If it's a 1 for 5, you only have 1,000 shares after that. So, a big reason that a lot of people buy into these penny stocks is they can get a ton of shares for really cheap. So, if you could buy 100 shares for $39, right, and that thing moves up $1, you made $100. So people are going out and buying tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of these shares. They're getting greedy, So, that's one thing. If you're getting super greedy like that and you're trying to buy a ton of shares and, become a millionaire overnight, sometimes this is what happens. You get a reverse split, you lose a bunch of shares, and that's one of the big risks with, playing with companies or stocks like NVOS. But I'll continue to keep you updated here on NVOS, or Novo Integrated Sciences. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.